Let's get right into it. Hello and welcome to my 75 Hard Video Journal, where I do hard things for 75 days, then I get on camera and I talk about doing hard things for 75 days. What is going on, people? This video is for Saturday, July 15th, 2023, which is also day 48. Day 48 of 75 of my 75 Hard Journey. That means I got 47 days. That means I got 47 days in the books. So 47 days of taking a progress picture every single day. 47 days of getting 2 workouts in, at least one being outside. 47 days of drinking a gallon of water every single day. 47 days of following a clean diet. And 47 days of reading at least 10 pages of a nonfiction book. So, how has that journey been for me so far? The beginning was very easy for me. The beginning, I was super motivated. I was just ready to take on everything. The last 5 days, so today is day 48, so give or take between 43 to 48, they've been tough. I will not lie to you guys. I always say I'm going to come on here and be transparent and talk about really how I'm navigating the situations. The last 5-ish days have been tough. I haven't woken up with the urgency to get the task done, because now I've gotten to a point where I can kind of fit them in at the end of my day, and I focus on other things throughout the day. So that's what I've been doing. So the last few days I haven't gone to bed earlier than maybe 3 a.m. in the last 4 or 5 nights. And as a total, I haven't really slept more than maybe 4 or 5 hours the last 4 or 5 nights. So I definitely need to start working on that. Definitely need to switch on my schedule. I say that very often, but things come up. So things come up, but I do not make excuses for getting my 75 hard tasks done. The other ones, it's been kind of iffy. So the meditating and journaling this week has not been there. Meditating, journaling has not been on point. I did meditate today. Journaling, I haven't done that in a little while, but I'm gonna get back on that. But as for the 75 hard tasks, I've been doing those night in, night out. I am going to get that August 12th sushi. August 11th is my last day of 75 hard. August 12th is when I'm getting my sushi. So I'm getting that sushi. I will not delay that sushi. I will not start over from the beginning, because I need that sushi. I need that sushi in my life, and I'm gonna get that sushi in my life. So let's give like a quick recap of today and why I'm sitting here at 2:56 a.m. ish recording this video on Saturday. So today I had a bunch of things planned. Actually, I had a busy day, a busy schedule, and I threw almost all of it out. I had a pretty big meetup that I wanted to go to with a mentor of mine, and a lot of dope people are going to be there. But I had to throw that out because my girlfriend was going through it. Her health was she was having a hard time with her health today. So in one of my earlier videos in this week, I mentioned that we need to take her to the hospital, so she had to run some tests and have a lot of things done to her. And today was just not a good day for her health wise, and also her mental health. So I decided to throw a lot of things I had to get done today and just be present with her, make sure that she's okay, make sure that she's doing fine. And so that is why I pushed almost all my tasks until the end of the day, and because it doesn't matter to me what happens or for whatever reason it is. I'm not going to make any type of excuses, so I'm going to get these same 5 hard tasks done. The same way I was able to get them done that night that I went to the emergency room is the same way I'm getting them done now. So I'm not going to make any excuses. I'm going to get whatever I need to get done. But I'm also going to be present for the people around me when I need to. So that's something that I've been working on. And that's what has me here at 3 o'clock in the morning finishing my last video. I know making these videos is not technically part of 75 Hard Challenge, but For me, it is. For me, I told myself from the get go that I was going to document this every single day, and that I was going to be transparent and talk about what I'm really going through in these videos. And I was going to tell people about my trials and tribulations and my successes and whatnot. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue doing them. Don't care about any type of views or anything. I don't care about exposure or nothing. I just want to have my thoughts and have my mindset and all that documented so that I can personally go back and say, wow, this is what I was thinking at this time. Look how much I've grown. And it's going to be a great archive for me to have, a great video archive for me to have. So today I didn't even start working on my task until about 7 p.m. I didn't even get my first workout done until 7 p.m. So my first workout started at 7 p.m. My second workout, I started at around 11:30 p.m. guys. 11:30 p.m. at night was when I started my second workout. I didn't finish that until after 12, and I just did my reading about 30 minutes ago. I'm still reading The Psychology of Selling, Brian Tracy. Phenomenal book, man. And when you guys realize that so much in our lives is selling, you realize that you need to develop those selling skills. So reading up on selling is great. I gotta apply it still. I can't just read and not apply. So definitely working on that. Phenomenal book. I'm very much enjoying it. Almost done with it actually. I think I only have about a couple, maybe like about 100 pages left. I should be done with that in the next few days. And so I'm already thinking about what my next book is going to be. I really think I might go back to the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People again, but we are going to see. We're going to see. I'm not sold on it yet. I'm not sold on going. I think I might want to get a physical copy of How to Win Friends and Influence People and go through that, because that is actually the first personal development, self-improvement book I ever listened to, because at that point I listened to that book on Audible, and this was in 2015, the summer of 2015. Great time in my life. Summer of 2015, I worked out a lot, went to the gym, and I would always have How to Win Friends and Influence People on my on my Audible app. And so I don't have a physical copy of that book because I've only ever listened to it. So I think I might get a physical copy of that book and go through it. That way I can do my highlighting, I can take notes, and I can be able to go back and refer to it. And I find that extremely valuable for my books. So I think I might do that. It's definitely between How to Win Friends and Influence People and 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. A dark horse candidate may be The Way of the Superior Man. I think his name is David Deida. I think that might be a dark horse for the next book that I read. But I think I might just stick with one of those two books right now, just so that I can have something I'm working towards, y'all. But yeah, I mean, the main thing that I learned today is just, and not necessarily that I learned this, but it just came to my mind, is how to deal with anxiety. I used to be a pretty anxious person, but I've done the work to work on myself and be able to deal with my anxiety. And having my girlfriend being very anxious about her, what's going on with her, and she personally asked me. She said, "Stanley, how do you deal with your anxiety? Like, you don't get worried, you don't worry about things. You're pretty calm and collected. How do you deal with that?" And I straight up told her, like, for me, it's meditating. Meditating has been really good for me to be mindful. Meditating helped me a lot when I was anxious, and because meditating forces you to be present. Meditating forces you to only worry about what's happening presently and not worry about what's happening in the past, or even worse, what may or may not happen in the future. Being anxious and especially worrying at that is it's tough. It's tough because you're basically robbing yourself of having a good time in the present because you're worried about what may or may not happen in the future. So, for in her examples, I'm going to talk and be transparent. In her example, she has test results that could be coming on Tuesday, right? So, test results that can be coming on Tuesday. So, Tuesday is going to come no matter what. Whether the test results are in her favor or whether the test results are not in her favor, Tuesday is going to come. And so that weekend, or the few days, today's Saturday, this weekend that we have before Tuesday come, whether you spend it having a great time and doing things you like to do and enjoying yourself, or if you spend it miserable, sitting in a bedroom all day and not being happy, either way, that's not going to change the outcome of what happens on Tuesday. So with that being said, why not just live the best time that you can have right now, right? Right? Why not enjoy your time and not worry about what may or may not happen on Tuesday, you know? So that's something that even me, I've struggled with that before. Like I was very anxious. I was also anxious about my health, and so with the let's talk about it. So with the high blood pressure and with the fatty liver that I used to have, and high cholesterol that I used to have, I was anxious at one point about what was going to happen. I was anxious because I didn't want to get put on medication, but now I just do what I can. Like I do whatever needs to be done. I'm relentless in doing what needs to be done, and then I let the cards fall where they may. So in terms of my health, I eat well, I work out, and I take my medication for now. I take my medication, and whatever happens, happens. I mean, as far as my blood pressure medication, my doctor did say that most people who get on blood pressure medication, they don't get off of blood pressure medication. But lucky for me, I'm not most people. So I definitely can see a scenario where I could get off of it, especially because with my sleep apnea, yeah, that's something else. My sleep apnea, I can get the machine and I could improve my sleep. And improving my sleep can also possibly reduce my blood pressure. My blood pressure reduced, I don't need any more blood pressure medication. So with that said, I just do what needs to be done, do what needs to be done on my end to control my part and control what I can control the controllables, and then after that, let the cards fall they may. It's so much easier than said than done. I understand that, but I'm done robbing my present while worrying about what can or cannot happen in the future. I no longer worry about the future. I no longer worry about the future. I'm also just do whatever I can do in the present and let the future fall where they may. Because the the most time that I worry in life is when I'm not doing what I need to be doing. Because then you worry, and then worry turns into regret, because you worry that you're not. So for example, with health, you worry you're not taking care of your body well enough. But then when something happens and something bad happens, or you get diagnosed with something, you regret. You look back and say, "Damn, I regret eating like crap for the longest time. I regret not exercising the way I should. I know I should have. I regret not taking care of my body, not getting enough sleep." But when you do all those things, you don't look back and regret it. And even if the outcome doesn't come in your favor, you can look back and say, I did what I needed to do. So there's nothing more I could have done. That's just how the cookie's gonna crumble this time. It is what it is. Let's deal with it. And that's about all I have for anxiety, man. Um, Definitely a tough situation to be in with dealing with any type of anxiety and worry. But that's how I think about it. I just think about it as you're robbing your present self in fear of what may or may not happen in the future, and that's not fair. That's not fair to your present self. It's not fair to you, and it doesn't matter whether you're enjoying your time or miserable. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. You have no say in it. You have no, and you don't well, in this situation you have no say in what's gonna happen. So until then, live your life and be happy. instead of just being miserable and being anxious and waiting for those test results, right? But that's about it for today, y'all. This video is about to wrap this one up. Today is day 48. I'm looking forward to reaching that day 50 mark. I'm so close. I can taste it, y'all. I'm so close. I can taste the sushi, and it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to it. I think I might have to mention this sushi. That's how you know that I'm really looking forward to the end of this challenge, because I'm really looking forward to that sushi, y'all. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I'm looking forward to it, and that is something that's keeping me going, because I don't want to have to start over from the beginning and add an additional 48 days to when I can finally get some sushi. So whatever motivates you, right? That's it for this video, y'all. Day 48 is in the books right now, and I'm gonna catch you on day 49. Done.